This young guy.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we're back with another video. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about DDG getting his request denied by a judge. Now before we get into this, I just want to say, you know what, irrespective of all things, I do hope that DDG and Halle works out some kind of co-parenting situation where it is peaceful and just seamless, because this is really getting out of hand. Let's talk about it, because what had happened was, as you guys know, Halle Bailey had filed a restraining order against DDG, and she filed for sole custody of, not sole, but primary custody of Halle. The court had granted her temporary primary custody, but irrespective of that, Halle has been using her attorney, or through her attorney, she has been trying to negotiate some kind of co-parenting situation with DDG, even though she had filed for primary custody and she was going to take Halle out of the country for a movie that she'll be working on in June. Now, when Halle's attorney reached out to DDG's attorney did not, respond to anything that Halle was saying. But irrespective of that, you could see Halle basically allowing Halle to see DDG, because he was on a live stream most recently, and DDG's mom brought in Halle on that live stream, and DDG was emotional. So you could tell that irrespective of everything that had went down, Halle really never had any intent to spite DDG with their child. She just wanted DDG to back off a bit and stop attacking her. That's what I gather from this entire thing. Because as you guys can remember, while Halle and her sister Chloe was on vacation in St. Lucia, DDG saw social media assuming that Halle was there in St. Lucia with a man. And he messaged her like, "You have my son around your man?" And she was like, "Absolutely not. I would never do that to our son. I'm just here with my sister. And, it's nothing like that. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe. Feel better soon." So you know that she has been trying her really best. But what DDG did most recently, he revealed some messages that he alleged that was sent from Halle Bailey. And he's basically telling the court that Halle, irrespective of the fact that he doesn't have the qualification to diagnose this woman, he's citing concerns about her emotional and psychological stability and alleged threats of self-harm. So as such, he told the court that he was seeking a domestic violence restraining order against her, irrespective of the fact that she got one against him first. So he would not need to file for one. It would not even make sense. It would be counterproductive because one party already had a restraining order. And he went in to file one against Halle to get some kind of leverage. I don't know why his attorney did not advise him that it was not gonna work. So when he filed that court order it was denied on June 4th. The judge gave Halle the go ahead to travel with Halle, and they're going to go back to court later this month, June. So the ongoing dispute between Halle and DDG, it is still ongoing. And Halle had, previously obtained a temporary restraining order against DDG, and it expired on June 4th of the hearing date. So that was their new hearing date. And the temporary restraining order has since then been expired. I'm not seeing anything that suggests that she has filed a new one, but by now she's out of the country and she has been granted temporary physical and legal custody of their son. And as such, the court still gave her the go-ahead to travel with halo. So once again, DDG has lost at his attempts and efforts, because even if those text messages were real, I'm going to be very honest. Like, when you look at some of the things that Halle was saying, like, why are you hurting me? And when DDG was saying that Halle showed up at a movie theater, he was there, and Halle wanted to fight some girl that he was there with. Like, why cheat on her? Why disrespect her so much? Why hurt her so much to bring her down so low? And then doing that to her and think it is okay that she should not, have feelings, because if she has feelings and if she reacts to her feelings, then she'll be labeled as a angry black woman, when that was him literally gaslighting that young lady and then using it against her. He is basically saying to the world, Halle is mentally unwell. But irrespective of the fact that you've always known this information, you decide to keep the information to yourself, not help her in any shape or form, but not only not help her, but using what you think is going on with her against her. That is definitely not cool, and that within itself is definitely what you call abuse. So Halle has accused him of physical abuse, but now we're seeing that DDG has also been psychologically abusive to Halle Bailey. So a lot has been going on in that situation, but I do hope that they worked everything out seamlessly, and I hope that DDG allows Halle to move on and not come back with any chaos or drama. Halle also has a new filing where she's asking the court to restrict DDG and his family from monetizing Halo, which means that they cannot talk about Halo on live streams. They cannot bring Halo on any live streams. She wants the child to have a normal childhood and not so much up in the face of the media. I'm not seeing anything where she's saying, don't, post a photo here or there. She just doesn't want the chaos and the drama of live stream or Halo's name be mentioned on a live stream in any of the drama. And I think as young as Halle is, that's really a mature step to take in looking out for her son. Now also, irrespective of DDG's behavior, with him being a gaslighting narcissist, I do believe that he's okay as a father. There's always room for improvement on both ends, but I do hope that, especially with DDG, I do hope that he stops looking for a win and just let Halle be. Stop using her name, her likeness, and her image for attention, and just let that girl be. Move on with your life and just co-parent in peace. Well, that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what's your take. While you're at it, give a big thumbs up, sure, stay safe, and we're gonna talk some more in the comment section. Peace.